What we are going to do now is to use this file as a starting point. After, of course, you have validated the file that was produced in this first step, that you know that this file works for your printer. And now we are going to use this source code as a base for more customization. So here I'm going to do a small example, small modification, and the small modification is going to change the thermistor type in the configuration file. But remember, the first thing you have to do is to be sure that the source code you have corresponds exactly to your printer model, board, and so on. So what I'm going to do is to open this Marlin folder with Visual Studio Code. But there is a small thing sometimes, like zip files on Windows, they like to create like folders in folders. What you have to do is to right-click on the folder that contains the Marlin source code and open it with code. If you are at the right place, when you click on the Auto Build Marlin extension on the left, it's very happy to show you the ABM panel. So okay, let's go back to the code. We have this configuration.h file, and that's very important. This is the file that's in the Marlin subfolder with the makefile, right up of the makefile. And here what I'm going to do is to look for the setting I want to change, which is here for the temperature sensor, and change the type from 1 to 5. That's for like the hardware modification that I made. And I'll save this configuration file, go back to the Auto Build Marlin panel, click here, and then click Build again. So compared to the first time I launched this compilation, now I don't need to download the platform tools anymore. But of course, because I changed the configuration, it's basically the whole source code that has to be recompiled. So we'll just wait for this compilation to be finished. Okay, this succeeded. So now we'll go back to the Marlin 134 folder. There's this .pio subfolder with the Creality builds. And now we'll see what we have here. So at 3:20, I made this first compilation with the standard configuration file. And here, quarter of an hour later, this is the one that I just compiled now that has the modification for the thermistor. What could be interesting, here we are not really going to organize and create GitHub actions ourselves or try to automate the process. What I advise, like to just create a folder with your custom firmware versions and just put the files in folders with descriptive names. Original default configuration. So that's the one we pulled out. And I'll take this binary file and make a copy here. And then I'll store this one. That's like thermistor number 5. And I'll store this file here. And now I can just like decide which file I want to upload to my printer.